sweet friends, and welcome to Southern Ways with Felicia. And I am Felicia. So this is part 2 of my video where I've been organizing all of my recipes. And in this video, I am going to be taking all the recipes that I decided to keep and categorizing them and putting them in my recipe binders. And then at the end, I will have the big reveal. So please stick around to the end. So just to give you a backstory, a couple of days ago, I started going through all of my recipe binders, and this is the binder that I ended up with the most, mostly all of my recipes, and then I have one other binder that I still have a few in. I actually had 3 binders, so now I'm down to 2 binders, and they have been organized. So this is my madness, and I had taken several days to kind of go through. I didn't want to try to rush and do all of this at one time because it is very cumbersome, and I didn't want to throw away a recipe because I was rushing and then later on wonder where that recipe was, and of course I've gotten rid of it. So I took several days and just did maybe 2 inches of papers a day and just kind of went through those recipes and then catalog them so I would know where they would go in my new binders. So that is how my process started, and now I am to the point to where I can take my old recipes and put them in my new binders. So I have 5 new binders that I am going to be using, and I decided to take my time and look and see what color binders I would like to have in my kitchen, because I was just going with whatever I could get my hands on that was free, which was this white one, and then I had a dark blue one. There was no design on it. They very bland and boring, and I decided this go around that I was going to be more organized and make all my stuff real pretty. The binders that I chose were different colors, and I don't know if my lighting is going to really let you see just some of the colors that I chose. So we have some blue, yikes, this is like coral. I have green, there we go, green. So yeah, I have some fun colors here, and I decided that I wanted to make a cover page for all of my binders. So I made those very similar, and I'm going to see if the lighting will work with me. Let's see if I can adjust the lighting just a little bit so you can actually see what is on here. So this photograph right here is one that I have actually used on my Facebook page to wish other mothers a happy Mother's Day. I just thought it was so beautiful. There are some children outside playing. They look like little girls because you can see the bows in their hair, and their mother is at the kitchen table peeling. It looks like some potatoes maybe. She has her apron on, she has a bow in her hair, and she is just dressed so lovely. And I love this picture so much that I decided I wanted it to be a part of my cover page. And then I have my recipes that says Felicia's favorite recipes. And then I found this beautiful picture, and I love that she has on an apron as well, and it looks like she's preparing, I can't tell if that's, yeah, it looks like she's preparing some fish. I love the cupboard in the back, how beautiful that is, and I love the colors, how calming they are. And what I decided to do is to put on this side the actual type of recipes that will be in that binder. So that was my thought process. I made myself a color chart, and for each of those recipes that have tabs to match, and I got the extra wide tabs because some of my recipes actually have cover sheets, and if you get the regular tabs, you cannot see the tabs if you do not get the extra wide. So if you plan on doing this, just make sure that you purchase extra wide tab. So there you have it. This is my system, and now what I'm going to do is start organizing some of one of my binders. So I have my hole puncher that I will be utilizing. And so let's get started. I am so excited to finally complete this process because I love cooking with recipes. I always have ever since I was a teenager, and it's just so frustrating when I want to make a recipe and I cannot find it. And also I like to have several of the same type of recipe, and I may mix a couple of recipes together. So this just makes that process easier. Hello, sweet friends, and I am back. Are you ready for the big reveal? Dun, dun, dun. I have a total of 5 binders to organize all of my recipes. Have I cooked all of these recipes? No. Will I cook all these recipes? Probably not. But am I glad that they are organized so I can find them? Absolutely. So now I'm going to take you through my binders so you can see how I organize my binders. And as I talked previously in my video, so all of them are listed. I'll show you one more. This one is like my casseroles, paella, Christmas, entertainment, New Year's, tea parties, Thanksgiving. And I will say that for the binder, this is all my meats, the meat binder. I decided to change what I originally said. I said that I was just going to have all my meats with just one category for my chicken. Gatsby. No. All right, let me get back to it. So, as I was saying, I initially was going to do the meats and just chicken, let chicken have its own category, but I decided that every category, all my meats need to have its own category because I just had too many recipes. I am so happy with the way this turned out. But I will tell you, it has worked. I feel like it took me forever to get this done, but the rewards, you know, even my children, they can go through and find a recipe if they need one. Especially, I have one daughter that really loves mac and cheese, and mac and cheese has its own category because we have different macaroni and cheese recipes. But I will tell you that I'm ashamed to say I've got another stack. This is actually a stack of recipes that I used that came out of these binders. So now that I've organized these binders, I need to start putting my recipes back. So that's what I'll be working on now. Working on using the recipe and putting it back, just like when you check out a book from the library. And so I will stop procrastinating and put these recipes in their respectful binders. So that is the conclusion of my recipe overhaul. If you stay to the end, thank you so much. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. In the comments, please share what you think of my organization for my recipes. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe and become a part of my sweet friend circle. And until next time, bye-bye.